dreamers, and curious minds, I welcome you all to our podcast, Campus Chronicles, a space where young minds share their voices, thoughts, stories, and inspirations. This special episode is dedicated to our Million Minutes of Reading initiative, a journey that celebrates books beyond our textbooks and encourages us to read for joy, inspiration, and of course, learning. I am your host Deeksha, and with me here are our graded, enthusiastic Meruvians, Adivi, Hasya, and Rishi. Together, let's see and explore how reading shapes us, inspires us, and connects us to the real and imaginary world. So, get ready to turn the pages of new ideas and step into the world of reading. Let's begin. Okay, so can you guys introduce yourselves and tell us recently one book that you've read?
So, hello everyone, I am Adivi and a book that I have recently read is A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Bridget Meru.
Hello everyone, my name is Hasya and a book I've recently read would be this book called Go Wild. It's kind of like your grandma's book bag of stories by Sudha Murthy, but just all about nature, you know?
Hello, I'm Rishi. Recently I read the Hunger Games series and I found it really entertaining.
That's great. I'm glad to see that you guys are all reading books. Okay, so as I said before, this episode is dedicated to our Million Minutes of Reading program. So let's just see what exactly this reading program is about.
So, Meru International School has this Million Minutes of Reading program, which is made to inculcate the reading habit in people and encourage children to read books throughout. This program also helps you in various aspects like vocabulary and communication. And reading anyway is a fun and amazing hobby.
Not only that, this is a 2 years program. Last year we set on a mission to complete 1 million minutes in 100 days, and with such a vast amount of students, we've completed well over before the deadline, and this year we've taken 2 million minutes instead of that, and so far we've been doing it really well.
Until now, we have done over 550,000 minutes and we plan to finish 2 million by the end of November. But don't worry, the journey does not stop there, as reading is a very essential skill and it helps us in many ways.
Okay, Adivi, this question goes to you. If you had to describe your reading experience in one word, which one would it be and why?
I would say an all-rounder, magical. A Curse of Dark and Lonely had all the elements. You had mystery, suspense, thriller, fantasy, and it was an amazing read.
Smart choice. Okay, Hasya, in your opinion, which is your favorite reading spot or time of the day to read?
I usually like to read just before sleeping because like after an exhausting day at school or having work done, when you sit in peace and just open a book and it refreshes your mind. So I usually like to read in the night because it helps me concentrate on the book rather than other things. So yeah.
High five. Yes, I totally agree with you because reading in the night removes all our tension, stress, and plus we can have a peaceful sleep.
Exactly.
So it is a better advantage for us, like you said.
It's refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Rishi. So was there any story, character, or idea from any book that you've read that has inspired you?
From Lord of the Rings, a character named Frodo really inspired me. Through various circumstances, he was forced to go on a journey he never wished to cross, taking the fate of the world on his shoulders. In the end, he achieved victory, even willing to give up his life in the process. This shows that even the smallest beings have what it takes to carry out the largest tasks.
That is a valuable lesson we can all learn. So I believe you must have enjoyed that book, right?
Yeah, definitely. You should try it too.
Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, Adivi, back to you. So, was there any book that you've read that has completely changed the way you think about something?
Yes. Sudha Murthy's 3000 Stitches has changed my perspective of how I look at things and how I look at life, because in that book Sudha Murthy has shown her college struggles and beautifully portrayed how in her adulthood she has helped so many outcasts feel like they belong, and done a lot of more things as she's a social worker and a teacher. So she motivates and inspires me a lot. Each chapter in that book teaches me a lot of small things which make a huge difference in our lives. So I believe that if she can, then so can I.
That's really nice and positive thinking. Great positive thinking. So I believe reading here played an important role in changing your perspective, right?
Yes.
That's nice. Okay, Hasya, do you think reading has helped you in your academics?
Yeah, I really do feel reading helped me a lot because, for example, in subjects like science and social, when you write your answer, you have to think about the way you form your sentence and your vocabulary. So when you read a lot of books, it's just like the words come up to you the moment you write. And also in competitions for like debates or MUNs, when you read a lot, it's like the moment you start speaking, you can't stop. It's like the spontaneous speaking when you read a lot. So I do feel it plays a massive role when you read.
Yes, you are totally correct because reading has also helped me improve my vocabulary skills, and I think reading helped me improve my writing tasks in English.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move into something deeper. Rishi, do you think reading books helps us in understanding others, like, being more empathetic towards them?
Yes, reading definitely makes you better at understanding others, as through reading, you relate to the characters depicted in the story, which enriches your empathy and ability to understand and connect with other people.
Okay, so you must have felt their pain and sorrow, right? If you read any sad or emotional books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess even I have felt the same way. Like, suppose I've read Harry Potter and there's this important character who dies, and yes, it is very sad if you read that, and I almost cried in fact. Okay, so this question goes to all of you again. If you guys had the chance to step into any book world and live there, which one would it be?
I would choose my all-time favorite, Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And if I had an option, I would definitely want to go into that world because, it teaches us a lot of things which are straight from our real basic life. Like, you have prophecies, you have battlefields, you have, mythology, and you get to learn more about different cultures. So, it's like improving your knowledge as well because basically, like, all the knowledge I have of Greek mythology comes from that book. And as you keep reading further, you reach the Heroes of Olympus series where you also have the Roman mythology entering. So, it is just like an amazing book and it grasped me till the end. So I would definitely recommend.
Even I read Percy Jackson, and yes, I totally agree with you. It is amazing and you will never get bored by reading that.
Not 1 second.
Exactly.
Not only for me, one of my favorite books to go into would be Northern Lights. Its star is Lara Bellicqua. It's a cliche story, like a girl stumbles upon herself into a massive mystery. But the main thing which makes me want to go into that book is just the way the author writes the book. For example, like small details in the first chapter are one of the main things you need in the last chapter to solve the mystery, and that to the way each character in the book works together to solve it, even it might be small or big, animals, humans, everyone helps. That's the thing which makes me want to read even more.
Interesting. Even I'd like to read it then.
So if I could step into any fictional world, I would probably go into the Harry Potter Wizarding universe.
True.
Yeah, and become a reporter for the Daily Prophet. That way I would get to explore and document the various wonders of the new world I'd be in, which sounds like a really exciting job to me.
Okay, that's really nice. I enjoyed all of your answers and I found them very interesting. I'm also glad to know that I'm not the only bookworm here. Okay, and that's all for today, everyone. Remember, every book you read is not just about finishing that. It's about opening doors to new worlds, new ideas, and a better you. Also remember, every page you turn is a new adventure and a new experience. So until next time, stay curious and keep reading.
Open a book.
Open your mind.
And let's read to succeed.